Hello guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's make yam pepper soup for this cold weather. And before I start, I will have to I've showed my ingredients, and I'm bringing out this my little grinder or blender, whatever, to blend my Oda. I'm using Oda because I am still a nursing mother, and not just that, I like Oda in my pepper soup. So I have to blend this Oda so that I can sieve it out and take out the chaff and use the water for the pepper soup. So because we don't want the particles in the pepper soup, so I have to blend it with water. But I think I added too much water here because the water was coming out from the from the stuff, and it was already in my blender. But I have to take care of that later. So this is the liquid. I have to just get something I used to sieve out. This is a paper. It is tea filter. I used my tea filter for the sieving, so I had to keep that aside. And in my pot, I have to rinse my pot so that I can put my chicken inside it. So I have to start putting my chicken because first of all, the chicken has to get done first before the yam. So because the chicken is hard, I'm using hard chicken for this food. So here is I'm trying to pour the liquid into my tea filter, so that I can only get the liquid. I don't need the particles. I don't want it to get to my food. So I have to pour it directly into the pot so that I can use the older water to steam my meat. So in the same blender, I have to put my onions and my pepper. So I'm using two Scotch bonnets because of my little daughter. She doesn't like too much spices, so I want her to eat this with me. So I have to make it moderate. So I'm using just two. But if I'm the only one, I put more than that. So I had to blend this up so that I can add it to my pot to my pot where I am boiling my chicken. So this is me blending it, and I blended it to my stuff because I don't know if I'm the only one, but I don't like seeing onions in my pepper soup. I don't like it, so I like to blend it so that I will not see any any onion slice in my pepper soup. I just don't like it. So now that I blended it, I think it's okay. So I'm adding my salt to my meat, and I have to add my seasoning cube. I'm using Knorr Maggi. I love Knorr Maggi a lot. So I think Knorr should start paying me for advertising their products anyway. So this is I have to leave this to steam, and once the meat is steamed, I have to add my blended onions and pepper to my pot. So here I am adding my onions and pepper, and I have to put everything. I even had to add water to the blender so that I can get everything out from the blender and add it there. After all, we are making pepper soup, and we don't and everything liquid has to go in. So not too much liquid though. So I had to scrape out the pepper from the cover of the blender just to add it because nothing must go to waste. After all, the economy is not friendly to anybody these days. So that is what I'm doing right now. And I think I still need I still added water here from the blender. I had to shake the blender very well to make sure that nothing remained in there. And I had to make sure everything comes out, and I added more liquid to it. So, and after that, I covered my food for it to steam up a little. I came back to check it, and it is already boiling. And here I had to stir, stir, and stir, and stir, and stir to make sure that everything mixed together. Yeah, everything mixed together. And this is the time I have to introduce my pepper soup spice, because what is pepper soup without the spices? This blended the spices is I my mom sent it to me from Nigeria. So everything here, I don't know what she blended there, but I told her I need pepper soup spices. So she went to the market and she blended everything there into the pepper soup spices. So I don't know what what is inside there, but I know it is pepper soup spices, and the aroma is filling. Oh my God, that pepper soup, that Nigerian pepper soup spice aroma is filling. Not the one you buy in this, no, the original one where you get all this seed and blend it together. I added water to it, and I think the water was not enough, so I had to, because this chicken is hard, I needed it to be soft so that my daughter can chew it. I have to cook it very well so that it will become tender. So I had to add water. I think I added another water because I keep adding little by little to make sure that everything, that I don't add too much water to it. And this is the saint leaf, dried saint leaf. If you are abroad, you should understand all this. We don't we hardly get this thing when it is fresh, so we have to dry it. My mom dried it for me, and she sent it to me. So we don't get fresh. I don't know the last time I cooked with fresh saint leaf or fresh bitter leaf. So everything is always dried. We are used to it. So that is the situation. That is the difference, living abroad and staying home. People at home eat fresh vegetables. We don't get that opportunity. But anyhow, as long as the saint is there, that is what we want. So now the pepper soup is boiling joyfully. It's boiling joyfully. And here I have to introduce my yams to it because I have yams, so I have to make. And the yam is what I wanted to I want to eat though, but because of the weather is hot, so I need something hot to go with the weather. We are no longer in winter though, we are now in spring, but the weather is still cold. I don't know, when you go outside, your hands will get so so cold. Everywhere is still freezing. So, and my daughter has catarrh and cough. So, and I also have the same thing. So we need something hot for the weather. So this is me mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing. Yeah. So I have to stir very well so that the yams can go down while the meat come up a little so that the yams can cook. Yeah. So we need to just cover it up now and wait for a little time to come back and check. So now look at that beauty. You see that beauty? I wish I used fresh saint leaf for this pepper soup. The beauty will come out more. But no matter what, it's still looking good, and the saint leaf taste is still there. So nothing much. And this is me serving my pepper soup. So thank you guys for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to watch my next video.